Hello, everybody. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Hello, Arwa, Brock Bandy, Wes Lightburn. There's Sam, Pepper Puppy, David Booley. And it's good to see you. Let's see here. Fowler's here. Good to see you, Fowler. Mr. Wes Lightburn. I think we saw Murphy in here. Murphy, it's you. Are we tossing that Heller, dude? There's Lisa Tremble. All right. So I didn't put any names in the title. Probably half you know already what I'm going to talk about. It's terrible. I'm going to wait till there are a few more people in this thing. If you can do me a favor and hit the like button. Like tab, just like this video. Or dislike it. It matters not. It's engagement. You guys know that, right? YouTube doesn't give a rip. Engagement is engagement. Flaming Koala, good to see you, man. Keith Kingman, hello there. This is not a fun video at all. Mike Bragg, good to see you. Dizzy Dragon. Before I get into this, I want to read you guys something. It's kind of cool. Have you got any of you guys? AVAC, Merry Christmas, good to see you. Have any of you guys ever heard of the problem that's happened? It's been a long time with Pepper Joe's. Audra, hello there. I'm going to read something, so if I don't say hello, everybody, just make sure you at some point say hi again so I can acknowledge you all. A while back, I was doing reviews for Pepper Joe's. And what happened is I got a lot of comments saying their seeds are no good. So I sent them a message on Instagram. And I just said, I'm sorry to be contacting you like this. I'm reading it exactly as it happened. I feel like I have to. I've had many people comment that they've had bad experiences purchasing seeds from you. Anyway, I just said it needs to be addressed. You know, I've done reviews for you and all of them have been positive, but to be blunt, I'm very uncomfortable doing reviews for you. If you want to have all these comments and there are going to be some bad experiences. They went on to tell me they handled it like champs. Let me tell you something. They had some growers that were not sending them the proper seed varieties and they weren't checking. Inspect what you expect. From that long time ago. Anyway, they've since fixed it. When they get seeds from their producers, they grow some out to see what they've got. They went through steps to make sure it would never happen again, and they've since turned the game around, which I think is pretty terrific. Who loves an underdog? Please, if you're in the chat right now, I'd like to see a 1 in the chat if you guys like an underdog. Who doesn't like a comeback story, right? I do. I love a comeback story. It's fun to root for somebody. You know, if someone's going through it and you see him turn it around, it's a beautiful thing. Flying Fox likes a comeback story. Look at all the comeback. Everybody likes it. Always. NZ Chilihead, good to see you. John Bustin' Roots, good to see you. We all like a comeback story. If you haven't hit the like yet, what are you doing? Hit the download. I don't care. Just do something, please. So this is a bummer of a video. I don't even want to do it. But this is what's going on. I was in Super House. You guys remember that show? It was on, what was that on? Was it Netflix? Yeah, Netflix. No, it wasn't. Yeah, Netflix and Disney Plus. I think it was in every episode of that thing. One of the people that I was in that show with was Jimmy Pickles. Now, if you saw yesterday's video, you saw me say that if somebody's been, everything's spicy, good to see you, man. If everybody's if somebody's attacking me or my brother behind my back, and these people I've done reviews for, I'm not going to promote somebody who's done me dirty, right? Roberto, good to see you. I said, I'm not going to do that. So I spent a long time last night getting rid of a whole lot of videos. And man, I'm not talking about putting them on private so later I can fix it. I'm getting rid of them. And one of them I really wrestled with last night was Jimmy Pickles. Now, I love an underdog. I really do. I love seeing somebody that's going through a hard thing that fixes it. Do me a favor, bud. I got a hangout. It's killing me. You grab that clipper? I'm not going to be able to go further if I don't clip this. It was beautiful to see Pepper Joe's fix their issues. It really was. Well, last night I was looking at Jimmy Pickles. You know how many videos I've done for that guy over the years? 170.
Really?
Yeah. Really, like a lot of videos. He's going through something right now. I know what's going on. I'm not here to talk about what his problems are. I'm here to talk about what's going on with his seed production. Um, I personally know 6 people that have purchased seeds. It's a half dozen, you mean? I know at least a half dozen people who have purchased seeds from him, expecting one thing and growing something else. Now, a lot of people are hobbyists. And, I know a couple that didn't care. They just wanted, Pepper, please, you can see it. I know a couple that just wanted to support it. One person could say, I don't care. I grew cayennes. If you want cayenne or jalapeno, that's a source you want to go to. But here's the problem. It's out of hand. It's not 1 or 2 people. It's a rash. So I was going to delete all the videos of his.
He's really super hots. I mean, you're buying super hots and you're getting.
Yeah, if you're buying super hots and you get a cayenne, that's a problem. Pepper Poppy says, Jimmy got me, brother. We talked multiple times a week on the phone every week for a long time until he screwed me. You know what? It's a bummer. Bruce Cook, good to see you, man. So here's what's going on. I want everybody, after this video is over, this is not going to be a long one. After the video is over, I want you to go over to Uncle Bull Cow. He did a video yesterday about it, and in that video, I'm going to tell you what Jimmy said. I'm not telling you what I said. I saw it come out of Jimmy's mouth. Jimmy said that when he was out of town, that Jim Duffy broke into his home and took all the seeds out of all of his seed packets and replaced them with jalapeno and cayenne.
It's the perfect crime.
It's the perfect crime. Like the Grinch. You know what I mean?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? First of all, does that sound like something that's even possible? Jim Duffy's not going to do that. It's not. It's absurd. It's absurd. So something's going on. I want to see him turn it around. But what I do, instead of deleting his videos, he's not really trashing me. And I'm not trashing him. I don't want you to get screwed. I don't want you guys to buy seeds and be disappointed. Some of them are just hobbyists that don't care, but some of them are serious growers that wanted his JP Piranha or whatever. And then their whole grow is altered because they kind of, here's the thing. You can't look at a seed and go, that's a green pepper, a bell, it's a reaper. You can't look at a seed. Seed's a seed, right? So it's a bummer when you expect something and you grow something different, right? So instead of deleting his comments, what I did was I changed the title of every one of them. It says what the pepper is, and it says in the title, do not buy seeds from Jimmy Pickles. I don't like doing that. I don't. But I'm here to tell you, do not buy seeds from Jimmy Pickles. JD isn't a good dude either. But Pickles screwed me. I never order from JD. He's meaning Jim Duffy. Listen, we all have our issues. I'm not saying that Jimmy Pickles is a bad person. I'm not saying Jim Duffy's a bad person. I will tell you this, Jim Duffy did not break into his house and steal his peppers. I can't believe he would say that. It's the most bizarre thing. Bruce says, me and two other people I know were supposed to get what was the JP Piranha seeds, ended up with different pepper types. You can do it right 1,000,000 times in a row, and no one's going to remember it. But do it wrong once. So, Andrew, good to see you, dude. So here's what, I don't believe, I'm just telling you the truth. Are you ready? I don't believe for a minute he accidentally sent seeds to the wrong people. I don't. Something's going on in his life right now, and he's spinning out of control. Big time. Said his house burned down. Do you guys know his house didn't burn down? He took a new clipping from news. Said it was his house. It wasn't. His house didn't burn down. So it's a very sad thing. Now I want you to know something. If Jimmy can pull his head out of his butt, stop being deceitful. I'm not on Facebook, right? I do go on Instagram sometimes. And I was on Instagram the other day and watched him begging for money. Please send me money to my Cash App. Have you guys ever seen me do that? I'll beg you to help the recovery center. I'll do that all day long. Please, if you can't help them, I'm never going to ask you to send me money. None of his stories add up. SN James. SN James says, oops, hold on. Wish him the best. Yep. Flame Claw says, oh no, don't say drugs is a problem. I'm not going to say that. But so you pray for him in his house too. Yeah, he's not homeless, or I'm not sure if he's homeless, but his house certainly didn't burn down. He may be homeless, but it's not because his house burned down. And I'll tell you, what do they call that again? Sad fishing. You tell a lie to people and ask them to send you money. So if Jimmy can fix it out, right his ship, pull out of the nosedive, whatever other analogy you want to use, and he can get it squared away, I'll change the titles of those videos. But as it is now, you're an idiot if you buy seeds from Jimmy Pickles. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give him the attention either. It's terrible. It's a bummer to watch. So I told you it's going to be a short one. I'm friends with Jimmy, but still something went terribly wrong this year. I saw it. Listen, I've been watching the decline. You know what I mean? He and I were talking a while back. And Johnny is not here to take care of everyone's problems. I can barely take care of my own. When I was with him at in Super Hots, we filmed. You know what's funny? I've heard him call himself the star of Super Hots. Have you ever heard me say that? Can you imagine? Kathy, good to see you. Tommy's the star of Super Hots. But I filmed a few days with him, and he's just, he's eccentric as can be. At the time, I just chalked up to him being an eccentric dude. I'm not sure he's just eccentric. But
can I say something? Is it bad?
Let me mute this for a second.
No.
Okay, you absolutely can say something.
When I watched that, and they were kind of going down to see his operation, I got a Buffalo Bill vibe.
Well, you know what's funny? He said that. You know what he said? He said when he watched the show and we went downstairs, he got a Buffalo Bill vibe. You know what you didn't see?
What's that?
I don't think they said this. I didn't watch it. You guys know that? I think I watched two of the episodes, and I was like, I'm done. I didn't even watch the whole thing. But I don't think they showed this. But when we were in his house, he goes, let's go downstairs and look at the girl room. As we walked around the corner, I said, dude, if there's a well with a chick down there tied up, I'd be very upset. I totally had a weird, yeah, I swear I said that, but they didn't put it in there. Ethan, good to see you. Nope. Hold on. Ethan says, I actually covered that a minute ago before you came in a little bit late, I think. It's like buying from Pepper Joe's, waste of money. No, it's not. If you just got here now, you didn't realize that when I first started the show, this is me confronting Pepper Joe saying I can't really review you any of your stuff anymore until you straighten it out, because I'm getting people that are very upset. They sent me a message explaining why it happened and the steps they took to make sure it doesn't happen again. And that's how I started the show off. So you came in late, you didn't hear that part of it. The reason I started with that and led with that is I want Pickles to get his act together. I don't want anyone to have to beg for money. But something, you ever hear somebody talk and something just rings true or it doesn't? Do you think somebody broke into his house, stole seeds out of his packets and replaced them with cayenne and jalapeno seeds? Does that ring true to you? Because it doesn't ring true to me. Now, the reason I went to every single one of the pepper videos I did with him, I still have more to go. I haven't got them all yet. There's a lot of them. But the reason I'm doing that is because how many people do you think are going to see this video? I don't know. By Friday, we'll have 33 million views on this channel. This video won't get 33 million views. But forever, I could die tomorrow, and people are going to watch those pepper videos for a long, long time. I don't want someone to miss this video. And you know how many people have watched videos of me and then called Jimmy Pickles for seeds? I feel terrible about that. I really do. It bothers me. So the reason I changed every title is I don't want anybody to watch a video of his and buy seeds from him. Now, I swear to you, if he can fix it and get, whatever's going on with him, if he can fix it, I'll change the titles. Fowler says, Bullcow explains it very well, but he still prays for him. I'm going to pray for him, I promise you. Hope he can turn things around. He's got work to do. Boy, he's got work to do. Do you know what? I pray for the people who hate me. There's a lot of people that hate me I don't know about, but the people that publicly hate me and lie about me, I pray for them every night. You might think I'm crazy, but I swear to you I do. True story. Anyway, there's your video. I'm not going to stay on too much longer. Don't buy seeds from Jimmy Pickles. I wouldn't buy peppers from Jimmy Pickles. You know, let me see when this was. Hang on just a second. I'm not going to read what I said to him. I want you to. Give me just a second here. The last contact I had with him was it's been a long time. It's been September. I reached out to him and said, something's going on and you need help. I can help you, but I can only help you for being honest with me. And the answer he gave me said, I'm not going to try to help you then. You guys know Steve Smallwood, the machine. Good to see you, bro. He's one of the few people I'm so glad I never had a contest with. He says, hey, Johnny, Jimmy's off the rails and needs serious help. He does. What he doesn't need is your money. The worst thing you can do is give him your money. Don't buy seeds from Pepper. You know what, though? If you're somebody of faith and you pray for that dude. Because he needs it, man. Everyone I know got seeds from the last 3 years, got bunk seeds. What's up, Johnny Fielderberg? Good to see you, man. Question. That's good. That's a great question, Gothy. Now that we know who not to buy seeds from, who should we buy seeds from? I've never heard anybody. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure. I will tell you this: the only company I've ever heard have trouble is Pepper Joe's and Jimmy. And Pepper Joe's has corrected the problem. And they were so cool about telling me the step. They took the steps. It's beautiful, you know. I hope Jimmy does that because I don't want to make videos like this. This sucks, you know. But it is what it is. Brian Townsend, there you go. There's somebody. Everything Spicy says Brian Townsend. But you can listen. Like I said, you can do it right a million times in a row. They won't remember it. Sam says, I don't hate him, but it's sad what he's going through, and it sucks because I thought he was my friend, and apparently he was just to screw me for $100 of fake seeds. I know a lot of people. Who he did dirty. And here's the thing. I sat around with a few people and said, what is he going to do? He's not going to deliver what he's selling. We had a couple different ideas of what he was going to do to handle it. Anyway, please pray for him. He's in a jam and he needs it. What I don't want you to do, don't buy seeds from him. I wasn't sure if we were going to talk about that. I was going to wait. Andrew, prayers for Clint Myers. Clint Myers is a wonderful guy. He's a friend of mine. He's one of the few people in the Chili community who hasn't turned their back on me yet. And he's not that guy. He has stage 4 cancer. And he needs some prayers. For real. He's a good man. I met his family. I stayed with him, you know. He's a good person. He makes great sauces. He's just a heck of a guy. So if you're somebody of faith, hi John, good to see you, man. If you're somebody of faith, please pray. Hey, Wes, thank you, Andrew. Wes Leipert, do you sell seeds? Because Wes Leipert is as honest as the day is long. He's a solid guy. Clayton Hollingsworth is another wicked solid grower. I don't know if either one of those guys sell seeds, but if they do, trust and believe whatever you buy, you're going to grow. Right? But Ethan says, if Pepper Joe's can take the complaints and make it right, well, the way they sure can. Man with cancer needs bitter raw apricot seeds ASAP. But just don't buy it from Jimmy Pickles. I'm sorry. But I don't know what he needs. He needs prayers. Jacob Deathridge. Apparently Jacob Deathridge grows seeds. So you can count on that. That's another thing. The whole isolated thing, there's a lot of mistruths. Saucy Shane, I've never been more confused, but I guess I've been gone too long. I don't know. This is an unusual video. The reason I'm making this video, I've had too many people reach out to me. And I saw the video yesterday, and I thought to myself, if I had 2 or 3 videos of him, it wouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, so many videos. I don't anyone will watch a video of mine and give him money. Gouty says, "You saw the JP Perun. Is it real or not? It's a real pepper." There's so much shady stuff about how that was created. McCollum, was it Chris? I'm not on social media. If you go into social media, you can find out all kinds of information. It's a very real pepper because I ate one. I picked it off the plant and ate it. But what is it? Like, is Pepper X a real pepper? Of course it's a real pepper. But is it as high as they say it is? Please, please. It's not. Now, I'm not taking, somebody says, why aren't you taking Ed Curry's videos down? Rob McCollum, thank you. Yeah, Rob McCollum. Because I'm telling people the truth about that. So I'm leaving those up. It's like a public service announcement. Here's the story that I got with Rob McCollum. Jimmy Pickles sent some seeds, bubblegum, and I don't know what the other one was, sent them to Rob McCollum to grow out. Rob McCollum grew them out and popped a strange one. And Jimmy's response was, "That's mine. I've been growing it. Send it back." You know, I personally have caught Jimmy in a lot of lies, like personal lies that he's told me. So, so that's it. I'm done. Okay, I'm done for this video. Please do me a favor. Just don't buy seeds from Jimmy Pickles. He's not a bad person. He's going through something terrible. That's it. Can he fix it? I hope so. Bruce Cook, the seeds I got from Jimmy that were supposed to be JP products ended up looking more like those bizarre Peter peppers. And you know what's funny about that? I've only reviewed one Peter pepper. And guess who I got it from? Any guesses? Jimmy Pickles. Dalton, good to see you. Tassie Dalton. It's a bummer. Thank you, Steve. He says, "Stay safe," says Smallwood. You're a good dude, man. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Keep him in your prayers. He's not a bad person. You know what? When I was going through it, I wasn't a bad person. I was just doing some bad things.
And if you like cayenne peppers or jalapenos.
Now, here's the thing. If you like cayenne peppers or jalapenos, buy them from somewhere else. Don't buy seeds from Jimmy Pickles. Pray for him. Don't buy seeds from Jimmy Pickles. All right? Love you guys. Sorry about this video, but it is what it is. Take home lesson tonight. What is it? Don't buy seeds from Jimmy Pickles. Now, when you're done, head over. Please do me a favor. Head over to, it's important, head over to Bull Cow and watch his video. You will see Jimmy say that a person broke into his home, and took all the seeds out and replaced them with cayenne and jalapeno. Andrew says, the world needs more people like Scola Brothers. All the negative towards both these. I appreciate you. You know what? I made this video. Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you for saying that. Remember the video where I said, if I've conned you or if I've scammed you or if I've done you dirty, put in a comment, please. There's not a one. There was one yesterday. And I'm going to read it to you. He deleted it. But I read, did I even send you a picture of it or no? This person said, I came to you after I got sober. I told you that my sobriety was because of Jesus. And this person in his comment said, I tried to convince him that he should take the credit for his sobriety and not Jesus. Do you guys know my character even a little bit? You know what my response was? I went, nope. Nope, those are not words that would ever come out of my mouth, because I am a sober man today, and there's one reason for it, and it's Jesus. So I just said, I told my brother, he's like, maybe it's a different, yeah, he goes, maybe he's got the wrong channel. Maybe he did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's why he deleted it. But that is not, you're right? You have a drinking problem. Don't,
Don't do that while I'm drinking.
I'm so sorry.
It came out my nose.
I'm sorry. Anyway, isn't that the craziest thing in the world? Tossie Doll. Steve, let me stop. Tossie Doll's confused. Jimmy Pickles is a guy who's been sending peppers to people. Pepper seeds. And it's awful. Good. I've never come across anyone saying that you've crossed or wronged them in the industry in my years. Because I haven't. I haven't. But you wouldn't believe the people that are saying I have. I think a lot of it stems from jealousy, believe it or not, from the super hot thing. It's crazy. Watching Johnny during COVID turned me and my family into pepperheads. Can I tell you something, Pepperhead? It was always within you. When the student's ready, the teacher appears. You Pepperhead, you heard me. I'm glad you're a Chilean, dude. Do you think the chocolate Fratelli is actual or a color variant? Can I tell you something, Sam? Because where it came from, if he told me it was Thursday, I'd have to look at it on my phone. It's the truth. Jealousy stirs resentment. You know what? Comparison is the thief of joy. And if you try to compare yourself to anybody, it's going to be a bummer. But that's where a lot of it started. People would start a chili channel. I think I make it look easy sometimes. You know what makes it look easy? Small one. You should see him eat peppers. But I think I make things look easy, and there's nothing easy about doing what I do for a living. Nothing. Nothing. It really isn't. Jeremy Fowler's wearing his Capsaicin shirt. No scam or anything I've ever bought from. Listen, you got well, it's not me. Now, was I a bad guy? It was 1864. Listen to Dizzy Dragon. It was 1864, the Wild West, and Johnny Scoville sold me a mule with no teeth in exchange for 3 copper coins.
That could have been me.
That was my brother, dude.
Yeah, in John's defense, I remember that incident.
Tommy says in Johnny's defense, I remember that incident. Thank you, Dizzy, for the laugh. I love you guys. Please do me a favor. Keep Jimmy in your prayers, all right? And really keep Clint in your prayers. He's a wonderful guy, stage 4 cancer. Mom, good to see you. So thank you for your guys' time. I appreciate it. I'll see. Oh, there you are. All right, guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Thanks for watching.